Right, we are back on EuroTruck Simulator 2, and this is a sort of follow-up to yesterday's trip where we were heading down to Argentina to Cuesta Le Pan. We're still in our Kraz 260 truck, and first of all I need to apologise anybody who watched any of the stream yesterday and was typing in the chat. I didn't see the chat because I hadn't set up my on-screen display properly. And it wasn't till after the stream was over that I realised actually people were chatting to me. But that should be fixed today, and the chat should be appearing on my screen if there is any. Meanwhile, we are taking, I think it's liver paste. This is a cargo market delivery because I have my own trailer. And I think we are heading up to, I think it's Stockholm. At least it was last night when I looked. Let's have a look. Right, so we've just left London and we're heading up here to Stockholm, and I've got the intention of buying a garage up here if we can find one, and putting that double refrigerated trailer in it, the one that I bought, and I'm sure I've got 3 trailers all bought and paid for if I can find the thing. Trailer manager, and that's the 3 of them there. That's the one that I'm using, and I think this is a big double refrigerated one that I want to move up to Scandinavia, so we'll worry about that when we get there. In the meantime, hopefully I've got the audio. I've reduced the audio on the sound effects a bit more because it was still doing its best to drown out the mic, and we've lowered it a bit again. So now I've got my box trailer on board and we're ready to go. I can definitely see the chat today. Good afternoon. So in case you didn't catch any of that at the beginning, we have just left London from a base in London and we're heading up to Stockholm. We're using the own trailers, so this is my own trailer, one that I bought, and therefore when you have your own trailer you go to the cargo market and that will give you a choice of goods for delivery, specifically dependent on the actual trailer that you're using. So in this case we are delivering liver paste, I think it is, up to Stockholm, and that's going to be probably a trip of about an hour, maybe 90 minutes. And then when we get there we're going to look around and find a depot that we can buy, and then we're going to ship our big double refrigerated trailer up to that base. And well, I'll put a driver in there as well in a truck, and that way he can use that trailer. So there's ways of organising your trailers in this new update. You just have to get your head round it first of all. Right, I think we're moving off here. Yeah, I'm using a Logitech driving force steering wheel, yeah. One that I've had for goodness knows how many years. It's in. There's a couple of buttons not functioning properly on it, so I've reconfigured some of my controls so I can get it, so I can still basically use it, but the pedals are fine, everything else is fine. It's just the couple of buttons that are playing up a bit. Driving Force GT's a good wheel, and I've had it for, I must have had this for, it must be 6 or 7 years at least. So I think we're heading down, I presume we're heading down to Cali, and then we might not, it might not necessarily be Cali. Let's have a look. Oh, it is Cali. I'm surprised it didn't send us up there, to the Euro one there. That's a bit quicker. Mind you, would have had to go to Felixstowe then, I think. Right. I've still got this realistic environment mod installed, and it's quite drab and grey looking today. It's got about 70 odd skyboxes in it, so the cycle of the skyboxes is quite varied. So you'll see it's a bit misty in the distance and a bit overcast. I do have a mixture of chat on Twitch, where it's streaming live to Twitch as well as YouTube, so anybody typing chat on Twitch and YouTube, they'll be mixed together on my screen so I can see it. One thing about this Kraz 260 Russian truck, with these off-road tyres, when you're driving in Brazil and you go with those speed humps, you hardly feel them at all. Let me just pause that for a second to read that. Oh shit, I can't even see that either. Wait a minute. How did you get the... I need to step out my chair. How did I get the taskbar on the bottom? Now you're talking about the GPS. I think you're talking about the GPS. Yeah, because that's a mod. It's a mod that when I downloaded it, this mod comes with dozens and dozens of different layouts for the GPS, and this one puts the map at the top of the screen, and well, as you call it, the taskbar at the bottom that gives you all the other information. I'm not sure whether it's the one that's on Steam that I downloaded or whether I just googled it and found it, but it's a multi... There's a download on Steam for the route finder, and there's also one on the mod sites. But this one comes with a multiple choice of different layouts. I'm not sure, that's what I'm saying, I'm not sure if it's in the workshop or not. It's been a while since I downloaded it, and it still works with version 1.33. If you actually go on to, there is a good Route Advisor mod on Steam. If you actually go into Steam and go to the workshop and just type in Route Advisor, you'll find, I can't remember the name of the guy, but his Route Advisor is very similar to this. I don't think this is his though. Right, I think we're almost there at the ferry port, or the tunnel, whatever it is we're going round. Whether it's the Channel Tunnel, I don't know. Now, it must be the next one. Down the gears. Right, so we're heading over to Cali. Well, I think either of them are pretty good. As I say, the one I've got must have at least about 50 or 60 different layouts that come with the mod, and it still works with this version. I think it's called Route Advisor Multipack or something. I can't remember the name properly, but it comes with an awful lot of different files, and you basically just have to put them into the game and have a look at them to see how they actually look. Sometimes the map at the top of the screen is slightly bigger. This one's one of the smaller ones at the top of the screen. I think I've run up the curb there. Looking at that from a distance. Yeah, this is the Mario map. That's what I meant to say as well. If you look at this, that's us just leaving Cali, but this is the Mario map that we're on. So you have the Mario map is only compatible with all the DLC. So this is the Baltic DLC. You've then got the Going East DLC, which I think is over there somewhere, and then you've got Viva Italia, or Italia, or whatever it is. It's Vive la France. We've got the DLC for it as well. The Mario map then extends into Spain and a little part of Portugal, and you've also then got Iceland, the Faroe Isles. You've got a bit of Canada, a bit of the United States, you've got the Hawaiian Islands, and then you've got the part of the Brazil map, and then all the way down to South America, Argentina, Chile, Bolivia, Peru, they're all down there. And then over here, if we keep going back, we have North Africa, all along the Mediterranean coast. You have various islands in the Mediterranean, right along to Egypt and beyond, and part of Turkey, and then a big chunk of Russia as well. So you have to have all the DLC maps in order for it to work. Right, see if we can get around here in one piece. Reminder from yesterday, I mentioned yesterday, this is the the Crash 260 Russian off-road truck that I'm using, and it's configured with a 9-speed gearbox and a 700 horsepower engine, which is excellent for the heavy haul and also for hilly terrain. It works very well. Now we're sitting in passenger cam. So this is basically a follow-up to the trip that I did yesterday, the stream that I did yesterday, which ended up lasting over 4 hours because it's a heck of a trek down to Argentina, and of course with the mountain roads that we had, it was always going to slow us up towards the end. Now, how's our fuel tank? We're okay for fuel. I think we had a full tank before we left London. So as I say, the objective on this trip is to, well, first of all get to Stockholm in hopefully one piece with the goods intact, and then to buy a garage up there in Stockholm, and to then move our double refrigerated trailer up there, and the final objective is to buy a truck. Well, two objectives: buy a truck and get a driver and allow him to use that trailer while he's up there. Now, the one thing that I'm curious about is, and I haven't seen anything written anywhere, as to whether you actually see your own trailer on the road with your own driver. Just move across. No, I don't. A Volvo. I don't have any. The only truck mods I've got installed are, I think I've got the Kenworth 100 truck, the old K100. I've got another one installed as well, I can't remember what it is. but I don't have any Volvo mods installed. I say the only other one's this. I think I've got a Kamaz Russian truck and this Kraz Russian truck. I don't have any other mods apart from this environment mod, this realistic mod. And for some reason the Grimes Winter mod version 7, I've tried it, I can't get it to work with this map, with the Mario map. It crashes it. I actually can't read that chat, believe it or not. And I've got the chat set on screen and I can't read it. I'm too far away from it. I'm having to pause to actually get out of my chair to read it. Oh, yeah. I've been playing EuroTruck since EuroTruck 1 came out. Long before EuroTruck 2. I never got that. I never got the Scania truck driving thing. I never got it, but I've had EuroTruck for a long time. I had it when it first came out on disc, on CD. In fact, I've still got the boxes there, and I think I bought Going East on CD as well when it first came out. But now I've got everything on Steam, so I don't use the disc. But yes, I've had this game since day one when it came out. I mean, what keeps this game going is the mods, is the map mods and stuff like that. Of course, the worst thing about that is that every time you get a map that works, they go and bring out another DLC map, and that then changes all the mod maps, and you have to wait till they bring out new versions of them. But certainly the mod makers are what keeps this game going. It's a good game anyway as well, but I still think they should bring multi-drop deliveries into the game. It's the obvious thing that they've missed out on it from the start. I mean, this job that we are doing right now from London to Stockholm, it's one lot of items, one lot of goods for delivery, and we're going from point A to point B. But any real truck driver's job usually involves going from A to B to C to D. You know, 5 or 6 different drop-off points for goods, and we don't have that in the game, which to me is the most obvious thing they've missed out on. Right now, I think I need to change lane here. Yeah. So we should be turning north now. Let's have a look. Oh no, we're not turning north till we get there. So we're sort of making our way through through France into part of Germany, and then we're making that left turn north. headlights off now. What time is it anyway? I can't read that from here. Random road events again, I think. Obviously an airport up ahead because you can see the jets flying overhead and landing. Right, I'm going to have to pause that again. Right, see you later. Thanks for watching. Again. far off making that turn north. Autobahn now because there's no speed limit in this section. Big lag there. So a check at the map. Right, so the next exit is where we make our turn left to head north and heading up to Stockholm. Down to, I think, just on half a tank of fuel. weather's closing in. Quite misty here. The rain has come. Resting place, whatever that may be. Right, so we'll get topped up. Hopefully the weather will have cleared by the time we get back on the road. Still in Germany. We can't have that much further to go until I think we start. I presume we cross a couple of bridges, if I remember right, and we're going up into Scandinavia. But it's a fairly straightforward route up to Stockholm. I think it's mostly motorway or autobahn, or you know, whatever you want to call it, all the way up to there. Right, let's carry on. I don't know why I'm sitting out in this middle lane. Getting bombarded either side with 100-mile-an-hour cars. I daren't move. That sun is rather annoying. missed my turn here, have I? No, I think I'm okay. Double check this map. Where are we? Right, so the turn's further up ahead, that's what it is. I was getting excited there. It's the next one, not that one, but the next one. So it's the second on the right. Just talking about these owned trailers again. The three trailers that I have are actually, when you look at the list of trailers that are available and what goods that they actually will carry, you probably don't need many more than 3 specific trailers. I've got a sort of flatbed with sidewalls with a crane. I've got this box one, and then I've got the what do you call it, the double trailer, the chilled double trailer, chilled or frozen I think it is. But when you actually if you're not doing what I'm doing, which is basically cheating to test the map, I've got, you know, XP and money cheats in this game, so I've got a lot of money very quickly that allows me to buy the trailers and stuff like that. But once you've bought 3, for example, like I have, I could have all 3 of them in another garage, and it's easy to buy duplicates of what you've just made. So once you've actually got a trailer and you've got it configured, what, you know, whether you want X amount of axles or the paint job, or you change the colour of the tyres and the wheels and things like that, once you've done all that and you've actually purchased it and you've allocated it to a garage, you can then go back into the trailer manager and actually buy another one with exactly the same specific configuration, and that makes it very simple and very quick to actually get extra trailers if you're going to be hiring other drivers in other garages throughout the map. Very easy. So now we've made our turn, we've got the exit, we haven't missed it. And well, I always, if I remember right, always thought you went over a couple of bridges once you left Germany. It might still be short of it. For daylight to come through quite a lot. What time's that? 7:52 or something? stay in this lane. Yes, I do. Just going to do a quick top up. Where the hell am I? I'm not going the wrong way. Too busy looking at that car on the left hand side. Of course there's no pumps there. And I'm that busy paying attention to that, I'm forgetting to look where I'm actually should be going. Right, this way. We'll take the lamppost down while we're at it. Yes, we will. And this car at the back, as soon as you move forward, that's the dumb thing about AI. They'll just come right up your back end and won't give you any further room to manoeuvre. Right. It's a bit of a tight squeeze. Getting this big beast of a truck through here. It's a bit tight. Right. Shouldn't be much to fill it up. Right. So you can get the trailer through in one piece. Where the hell are we going to get out of here? Why the hell did he slam the anchors on there? Well, I've missed a gear. Now I'm going to get stuck here. Totally killed my momentum, him. Right. Quick check the map. See where we are. Oh, where the hell are we? Well, we're turning left, that's what we're doing. And then we're getting a ferry connection. Well, it must be, where the hell is it? I always thought it went over a couple of bridges. Maybe it's going that way or something. I can't remember. Anyway, left turn and then onto the ferry. Is this the one where you go into the right? We'll soon find out. Certainly going into the right. Again, this might be the one where we'll go up here and go further round to the right. There's two different roads. One's actually, I think, an exit, and the other one is the one that takes you to the ferry. I might be mistaken. Let's have a look. This looks different from what I'm thinking it is. Oh, it's into the left. Yeah, that's different. Right, so we've got our ferry connection, and let's have a look at the map. Right. What's the name of that place? I'm going to have to get out my seat to go over the screen to have a look at the damn thing. What does that say? Gedsor or something. It looks like Gedsor. Right, so it's that one then. We're not going to recover much fatigue by going on this ferry trip. I think it's only going to take a few minutes, I think. Right, so we are here. Presumably, I'm going going that way. What one's the bloody way out? I think I came here with a oversized load in one trip and I couldn't get through the barriers because the trailer was too tall. And I think we're going to struggle here as well. Look, because I'm in the crashed truck, you can see that it's hitting the top of the top of the roof there, so I'm going to have to spawn past it. And you maybe have a problem like that, so we'll deal with that easily. Right now, that's the thing to be careful with modded trucks and trailers. I mean, the crashed truck lifts the trailer higher up at the front than it does at the back because of the size of the off-road wheels, and that can cause problems at the ferry connections. So you've got to be wary of the low-lying roofs, or you'll rip the top of your trailer off. Right, so we've got a railway line there, traffic lights here. Just as well not in a double trailer. That double trailer be hanging over the what do you call it, the railway line. I think it would. Yeah, it wouldn't be far off it. Right, how many jokers are going to try and pull out here? I knew there was bridges somewhere. Yeah, I thought there was two. This is certainly the first one, if there is two. something. 4 hours game time. I think this is the second bridge. It's an automatic one, this one, yep. Train gone past. I've never seen that one before. Nice looking carriages. I mean, that's been there for all along, and I don't think I've ever noticed a railway line there. Quick look at the map, get our bearings here. Right, so we've got another exit up ahead. We go right. very soon. We're going to need another rest stop. Check something here. The same have to arrive Thursday, and this is Wednesday. How many hours is left? Hours. I don't think we're going to be able to take a rest stop. How many miles we still got to go? 200 and odd. Best get the foot down. He's starting to show signs of fatigue, and we've still got what? How many miles is that? Let's have a look. See what it says. "202 miles still to go." We're going to be touch and go. It's whether we can make it there in one piece without him falling asleep. That's pretty much us, I think, going flat out in this crash. Still to go. Right, I'm having to pause it so I can get out my chair to actually read the chat. Oh, where do I know you from? Jan Markkinen. Markkinen, I've never seen that name before. Unless you're under a different name in Virtual Pool 4 or something like that, but I don't remember the name. Anyway, better late than never. Let's have a look. Right, we're heading to Stockholm, and we're only, well, we're about 100 odd miles or so from it, but we're in desperate need of some rest, and I don't have enough time to be able to take any rest, so I'm just going to have to floor it. And I believe it's liver paste or something that we're shipping up here to Stockholm. Got less than half a tank of fuel now as well. Of course, the more we gun it, the more we're going to run down the fuel. Got this old truck here flat out, but as fast as we dare risk on this road. We've got about 90 odd miles to go or something. We're going to have to be really careful. We still seem an awful long way away from it. but not far to go. But can we get there without him falling asleep? I don't know. Right, let's go. Just look at the fuel now. I've got less than probably a third of a tank left. That shows you how much the gas gets swallowed up when you're pushing it. Danger of dozing off here. Very fine line between getting there in one piece and crunching into a truck or something in front of us. So we're almost there. At least I think we are. Now, what the hell do we get in here? Right to the left here. I'm making the right arse of this. I don't know where he's intending to go, but it's certainly not in front of me. I think it's round here, that's where it is. I thought it was straight on and then left. Right, don't give me any room to turn. Now, where the hell are we going? Oh, it's on the right hand side. Jesus. Now, is it in here then? Yeah, it is. Not much room to get in there either. Here's the usual 20 minutes to get this damn thing parked. That was painless. Right, so we've arrived in Stockholm. In fact, I've just realised I think I have to... I'm forgetting I have to actually press the button to offload it, is that right? Wait a minute. Aye, to put the engine off, that's what I need to do. Right. So we've delivered the goods, and we then need to get this driver some rest, so we'll continue before we finish. Have a look at the map. Right, now, well, there's what looks to be a repair place or a garage there or something. And that looks like, I think it's a garage. Is that fuel? Can't remember. Anyway, come out of that. Come out of that and go to drive. And we'll go into the fly cam and cheat our way till we find this I think it's a truck dealer, isn't it? What one is it? Scania. Right, so we'll nip in here, get the truck repaired. I don't think there's much needing done. And that gets the trailer repaired as well. Right, so our truck and trailer has been repaired. Now I need to see if I can get this thing parked here and take a rest. So we've done that. Now the next objective, as I said when we got here, was to find a depot, a garage that we can buy. I think that's it there, isn't it? I think that's one. We'll fly around there and see what it looks like. Right, it's round that way. Round here. Yeah, that's it there. So we'll pop in here. I think I hit the wrong button there. We haven't finished yet. Right, we're going to buy this garage in what do you call it? In Stockholm. So we'll get parked here. I'm taking more rest, that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing? I should be pressing F9. Right, so hit that. I want to buy that garage, yes. Right. So now we've bought a garage in Stockholm. Now the next objective, we can escape that. And hit let's go to trailer manager, and if we go to that one and relocate, we can then relocate that trailer in Stockholm. Right, so we've done that, and that's the big long refrigerated, that's for frozen and chilled goods, so it's a big double trailer. And then the next thing to do is to look at now where the hell's the truck thing? Truck manager. Right, now see, it'd be good if the trucks had the same feature as the trailers, and by that I mean that you could just buy a duplicate. From what I see, you can't do that. If you go into the trailer manager, if you go in there and you go up there, where is it? In fact, I don't even think it's trailer manager you get into. I've even got that wrong. Hang on a minute. Where the hell is it we went to? This is the thing with this new layout, is trying to remember. Truck dealers. Now if I go to the trailer dealer and I do the drop down, let me see if I can do that, because if I want, I can buy a duplicate of my trailers. I can just hit purchase, select the one I want and hit purchase. So let me do the truck dealer, because I'm pretty certain it's the same thing. If I go to Volvo, I don't think you can do anything like that. So the Volvo dealership in London, which is where the crash truck was bought. Yeah, you can't do any buying a second truck this way. It's silly. You have to just visit the truck dealer and then configure a truck again. In fact, it wasn't under Volvo. I think it was under Iveco. Yeah, I think it was. Well, that's the big American mod that'll get installed, the Freightliner Argosy low roof one. That's one of them. But configure that. I mean, you change these, take these different chassis here, nothing changes. Nothing changes there at all. That's a good setup. I won't bother with a lot of messing about, because this is for my driver, so I can just confirm that. And we're not doing a trade-in. Now hang on a minute, maybe that's it there, that drop down. Right, let me just leave there and go to the Iveco dealer. Wonder if that'd allow me to do it. Let's see. Right, there's one in Grimsby, so if we visit that one, and right, that's a Freightliner again, it's another one, but where the hell did I get that truck from? I can't remember now. I cannot remember where I got the truck, but you see there's a drop down there, and that might be the one that I'm looking for. Right, hang on. What the hell? What the hell one was it in? Was it in Scania? I can't remember. Now, where the hell's a Scania dealer? Probably in South America and Brazil, yeah. We'll visit that one and have a look, see if we can find it. Nope, that's not it. It's none of them. Right, so it's not in a Scania. I don't think it was in any other dealership. We'll go back to the Volvo one. Right. Nope, it's not there. I cannot remember where the hell I bought this. I can't remember where I bought the Kraz. I can't remember where it's installed. It's in one of these dealerships, but for the life of me, I can't find it. It's not under the MAN one. I'm pretty certain I didn't buy it there. The MEN or however you pronounce it. Right, we'll go there for a laugh. Nope, I give up. I haven't a clue. Right, Iveco. We've been there. I think, see, there's a Kamaz truck. That's a Kamaz. Right, that's that one. That's the Kenworth 100. Kamaz Iveco. Right. Well, it's certainly not in there. So it has to be the Volvo dealership, and I can't find it in it. Right, let's go in. Right, I'm getting bored with this now. Yeah, my crash truck has disappeared. It's certainly, I don't think, in a Mercedes dealership. I don't recall buying it there, but you know what we'll do? We'll go to Mercedes and Renault for a laugh. That way we'll just put our mind at ease that for some reason the crash truck has vanished into thin air. They're all Mercedes, and the Kraz is certainly not shown in there, so we'll leave that, and the final one we'll go to the Renault. Where is it, that one? Now that must be in Brazil. And I've had this weird thing happen before where I've went in and found a truck and bought it, and then when you go to try and find another one, it disappears. That that truck is definitely in there somewhere, but it's not shown. Anyway, we've got the garage purchased in Stockholm, and so we'll go to the Volvo dealership, and which is in London. Visit selected, and we will configure, customize the configuration. That doesn't make any difference. Put the big engine in it. 12-speed gearbox or something like that, we can find it. That'll do. And that will do as well. And paint. That will do. I'll leave everything like that. I won't bother with anything else. And confirm. And purchase. Do you want to drive your new truck? No. And now where do you want it to go? We want it to go into the garage in Stockholm. So that's that, bought and paid for. Now the other thing we need to do is we need to leave here. And there's your fleet of trucks here, so you can copy the configuration. Now I knew it was somewhere. Right, so we'll leave that. And we will leave that. Now we're looking for the recruitment agency, wherever it's went to. Let's see what sort of standard of recruits we can get. What we got? Nothing very good here by the looks of it. How many's he got? 3. He's not got any skills at all. That one there's got 2. Right, we'll have him. He's at least got 2 things. Right, where do you want him to go? We want to bung him in there with that truck and hit OK. So now we're equipped with a driver, a trailer in Stockholm, and we're ready to go. And with that, folks, that will be the end of that trip, and we'll see how he does in the next one. So we'll see you again sometime.